Yeah, the Hare Krishna movement is known all over the whole world as the International Society for Krishna Consciousness. This movement was established in 1966 by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Of course, that does not mean that the movement wasn't there until it was established in 1966. No. This movement has been there from time immemorial. It is a movement for God consciousness. It's a movement for Krishna consciousness. So it has been there from the very beginning of creation. Actually, that's a natural condition of the living being. The soul is naturally Krishna conscious, God conscious. In the spiritual world, where we belong, every soul is completely God conscious. In the material world, where we find ourselves, we have all forgotten about God. And that is why we are suffering. Our suffering in this world is due to our forgetfulness of our Supreme Father, Krishna. Just like a child, if a child forgets his parents and he runs into the street and sleeps outside the house, he's going to go hungry. He's going to be miserable because he has left his parents. Similarly, all the living beings in this world, we have all left the spiritual world. We have left our supreme, wonderful Father, Krishna, and we are wandering in this world, and that is why we are going through all these miseries. So Krishna consciousness is a movement for allowing everybody to return to the spiritual world. The Hare Krishna movement is a movement for bringing people back home, back to the spiritual world. So we invite everybody to investigate more about this Krishna consciousness movement. It is a spiritual movement for educating people about the self and about God. Who are you? Why are you here? Where are you going? Who is God? Where is God? And how can we link with Him? This is what the Krishna consciousness movement is teaching. So we invite everybody to investigate closely about this Krishna consciousness movement because it is meant to give us the highest pleasure. Every being is searching after pleasure. Even the ant is looking for pleasure. Because we are spiritual by nature, everyone is always seeking for some higher pleasure. But unfortunately, the material pleasure that we are seeking cannot satisfy the soul. And that is why even the richest man is not the happiest man. Even the strongest man is not the happiest man. Because his riches does not touch his soul. His physical strength does not touch his soul. Whatever material things he has, it doesn't really touch his soul. But Krishna consciousness offers us the opportunity to link with God. And when we link with God, then you can feel the spiritual pleasure. Yoga simply means to yoke, to link with God. So Krishna consciousness is Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga means the yoga of devotion and love to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we invite anyone who is interested in real yoga, not gymnastics or physical yoga, but yoga that can link you to the Supreme God and that can give you the greatest pleasure, which we are seeking for in the material field, and that will never satisfy us. Hare Krishna.